right, good morning again.
Good morning. Brought to you by Weather Tight Windows. Because if it ain't tight, it ain't right. I love that line. That's true about just about everything.
All right. What else is going on good in the stars now that the moon is on the
that
wane?
moon is, and thank God for that. Everybody everywhere can rejoice and go, God, we lived through it. Mercury, the planet of communication, changes signs today, and it goes in from the sign of Libra into the sign of Scorpio. So I thought, where Mercury is, it stays in a sign for 3 weeks. That's where your attention is focused. It's where your conscious processes are. So for Libra, they're going, how can I make more money? What do I need to do? And more importantly, how can I use my own words, my own ideas, my own thoughts to make more money for me? So it's not a matter of getting another job. It's a matter of maximizing an existing resource and making more money through your own initiative.
Right, for my two Libras I got in the room here, Nikki and Amber.
Yeah, they're going, sign us up.
They got birthdays coming next week.
Do they really, both of them?
Yeah.
And yours is?
Hers is up.
You know what? I'm happy to celebrate birthdays now. I got a lot of friends that don't have birthdays anymore.
Hers
so
is next Thursday.
I'm happy to have them.
Right, next Thursday.
Yes, so for them, making more money we have to give them money then for their gifts.
Yes, we will.
For Scorpio, Mercury, the planet of communication, going into their sign. Scorpios have had to bite their tongue and hold back a little bit over the last 3 weeks or so. Well, buddy, that comes to an end. And Scorpios, you're really going to have to rip their fingernails out to get them to shut up and stop talking. So should be interesting. I just don't want to be on the receiving end of one of their diatribes. For Sagittarians, they are the ones that are going to have to keep mum over the next 4 weeks or so. They are really going to have to bide their time, play their cards close to their vest, and sort of take a step back and observe rather than blurting things out as Sagittarians are wont to do. So they're going to have to pick and choose their words a little bit more carefully till they see who their allies are and aren't. So it's a good time for observation, not a good time for Sagittarius to act. For Capricorns, powerful females are the ones that will help them get what it is that they want, that they desire, and that they're going to have to team up with a powerful female in order to achieve an objective. They cannot do it alone. For Aquarians, that Mercury in Scorpio is in their 10th house of career and public standing, and Aquarians got to be really, really careful not to unload on or not to bite the hand that feeds them, and not to unload on the powers that be, because Aquarians are kind of full of themselves. Mars has been opposing their sign, and they're about to get the smackdown if they continue to do that. So they will have to be careful with that. They don't have the power they think they have. Pisces, they got a lot of power. Legal matters, educational matters, and important matters at a distance. Whatever the communication is that the Pisces has been waiting for, the contract, the agreement, finally comes to be in the next 3 weeks or so. And my words to Pisces are, don't be greedy. Take what they offer you and smile. For Aries, that Mercury is in the 8th house of other people's resources flowing their way, and Aries are trying to figure out how they can either maximize an existing resource, capitalize on somebody else's resource, but it's about money and rehabilitating money for them is what it's about. And Aries also, if they get much better news than they thought they were going to get, that helps them heal from some sort of psyche or soul scar. Tauruses, Mercury opposing their sign. Not the right time to say no to Tauruses.
Good, Pat. You go out and get those sponsors for the car
and
show.
she is, and if she has to pick them up, shake the money out of their pockets, she will do that for them, because she is very, very determined, and nothing is going to get in the Taurus's way of getting what they say they're going to get.
All right.
For Geminis, it's in their 6th house of work. Rumors, innuendos, this kind of stuff nattering around at work, and none of it has really been defined, but it gets more defined, and they find out actually who is the person that has been working against them, and to see if they can get everybody on the same page in the office. And sometimes, rumors are just rumors. For Cancers, it's in their 5th house. I want to have fun. I want to have fun. I want to be entertained. I want to love and be loved. Cancers are trying, and also Cancers get an opportunity to create a child of their mind, some idea that they give birth to, that can eventually become a fully formed thing. So that's kind of a cool thing. For Leos, they are going to be at home quietly keeping things under their hat. It's not really the time for the Leo to crow or to say, yeah, I've done this or that. They still have some kind of setup that they have to do at home before they can go and spread their stuff out in the world. They put a whole lot of things in motion, but there are a couple of details they need to work out, and it has to do with their home. So give that about 3 weeks, and then nothing will stop the Leo.
All right.
For Virgos, it is in their 3rd house of day-to-day living. They're trying very hard and I am to use third millennium technology to spread their ideas, to spread their words, and for them to increase the pace of their day-to-day living. Things pick up so Virgos cannot dawdle. And all the things they said they wanted to do earlier in the year, they get to do now. And it's sort of a put your money where your mouth is, Virgos. So that's tomorrow's news today for the 12 signs of the zodiac.
Well, thank you, ma'am, and thank you for all your efforts at Whatever Women Want. I know there was a lot of ladies who loved seeing you and getting to hear what you've got to say.
And I got to thank them for coming out.
Sure.
You know what I mean? Because without them, we would not be in business.
And we'll do it again next year, even bigger and better.
Mm-hmm.
And I'll see you next Wednesday.
Next Wednesday.
Thank you.
Always a pleasure.